Hi guys, as you can see on the screen, our topic today is application of calculus in economy.
First, I would like to introduce our group members such as Xueying, Ziying, Xingyi, and Han En. I will begin by explaining the introduction. What is economy? Economy is the science of how goods and services are produced and consumed. Let me introduce short history and people involved in economy. Adam Smith used the idea of French writer to create a thesis on how economy should work, while Karl Marx and Thomas Malthus expanded on his work. They focusing on how scarcity drives economies. Leon Borges and Alfred Marshall used statistics and mathematics to express economy concepts, such as economics of scales. While John Maynard Keynes' economic theories are still used today by the Federal Reserve to manage monetary policy. Most modern economic theories are based on the work of Milton Friedman, which suggests more capital in the system lessens the need for government involvement. Next, we will discuss how economy related to calculus. Calculus is used to study and record complex information, commonly on graphs and curves. Economists use calculus in order to study economic change, whether it involves the world or human behavior. Concepts in algebra that are used in economics include variables and algebraic expression. Economics analyze the production, distribution, and consumption of goods and services. The study of economy requires the use of mathematics in order to analyze and synthesize complex information. After that, we will talk about the importance of economy. First, economic issues influence our daily life. These include issues such as tax and inflation, interest rate and wealth, inequality and emerging markets, and energy and the environment. A broad subject, economics provide answers to a range of health, social, and political issues that impact households and wider communities. Second, firms and industry have to rely on economy, whether that's for product research and development, pricing strategy, or how to advertise. This wide influence means studying economy can open up a variety of career options across all sectors of the economy, from agriculture to manufacturing to banking and consultancy. Thirdly, economics affects the world we live. Understanding domestic and international perspective can provide a useful insight into how different cultures and societies interact. For international cooperation, understanding the world economy is the key driving to success.
There are two key concepts in this application of integration in economy. First key concept is marginal and total revenue, cost and profit. This key concept can analyze problems about marginal revenue function, marginal cost function, marginal profit function. The marginal revenue function represents the additional revenue gained by producing one more unit of a product. The marginal cost function represents the instantaneous rate of change of the cost with respect to the number of items produced, while the marginal profit function measures the rate of change of profit with respect to Q and is interpreted as the approximate profit realized from producing and the sale of one additional unit of the product. Next, the second key concept is consumer surplus and producer surplus. Consumer surplus is the difference between what consumers are likely to pay for a product at equilibrium point and what they actually pay for it, while producer surplus refers to the excess profit gained by producer when the price they obtain in market is higher than the lower price at which they will be willing to supply. To find out consumer surplus and producer surplus, we need to confirm economic equilibrium point first. Economic equilibrium is a state in a market-based economy in which economic forces such as supply and demand are balanced. In other words, equilibrium point is the point where the demand and supply curve cross.
Now I'm will talk about the method that we use to investigate the application of integration in economics. The total revenue, cost, and profit can be obtained by integrating their marginal function respectively in terms of Q. The total profit also can be defined by total revenue minus total cost. To define the consumer surplus, we must integrating the demand function from 0 to equilibrium quantity and subtract to the equilibrium quantity times equilibrium price. And otherwise, to define the producer surplus, we must multiply quantity by equilibrium price and subtract from the integral from 0 to equilibrium quantity of supply function.
I will continue with the example and analysis part. The first example is given by the marginal revenue and marginal cost of a company is given by MR equal to 600 plus 40Q plus 9Q square and MC is equal to 100 plus 20Q plus 3Q square, where Q is amount of units sold for a period. Find the total profit for this company. First, we need to find the total revenue. To find the total revenue, we need to integrate MRQ. By integrating 600 plus 40Q plus 9Q square, we will get 600 over 1Q plus 40 over 2Q square plus 9 over 3Q cube plus C. So the final answer is 600Q plus 20Q square plus 3Q cube plus C. Next, we need to find the total cost. To find the total cost, we need to integrate MCQ. By integrating 100 plus 20Q plus 3Q square, we will get 100 over 1Q plus 20 over 2Q square plus 3 over 3Q cube plus C. So the final answer is 100Q plus 10Q square plus Q cube plus C. Last, we need to find the total profit. To obtain the total profit, we need to take total revenue subtract by total cost. So 600Q plus 20Q square plus 3Q cube plus C subtract by 100Q plus 10Q square plus Q cube plus C. So we obtain 3 minus 1Q cube plus 20 minus 10Q square plus 600 minus 100Q. So the final answer is 2Q cube plus 10Q square plus 500Q. Now we will move to the next example, and the question is given by for a certain product, the demand function is PQ equal to 1000 minus 25Q and the supply function is SQ equal to 100 plus Q square. Compute the consumer surplus and producer surplus at the equilibrium price. So the solution part, first we need to determine the equilibrium point by equating the demand and supply function. By equating DQ equal to SQ, so 1000 minus 25Q equal to 100 plus Q square. So we obtain the equation Q square plus 25Q minus 900 equal to 0. The positive solution of the quadratic equation is Q equal to 20 and the market equilibrium price is P equal to 500. First, we need to find the consumer surplus, and the consumer surplus is given by integrating 0 to Q, dq minus Q times P. So we need to integrate 0 to 20, 1000 minus 25Q minus 20 times 500. So we obtain the answer 15,000 minus 0 minus 10,000. So the final answer is 5,000. Next, we need to find the producer surplus. The producer surplus obtained by Q times P minus integrating 0 to Q SQ. So we need to take 20 times 500 minus integrating 0 to 20, 100 plus Q square, and we will get 10,000 minus 4,666.67 minus 0. So the final answer is 5,333.33.
As a conclusion, we have learned to solve problems related to economics by using the application of integration. We have learned to define the total revenue, cost, and also the profit by integration as shown in example 1. Besides that, we have defined the consumer and producer surplus by calculated the area under curve with integration. Based on our study, this result proves that integration are useful in our daily life.
Thank you so much for watching.